Look at this. There's 3,290 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it daily. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of Link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, to make so much money that you never have to work for anybody else ever again, you're in the right spot. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated daily with the news that moves the markets. Bitcoin technical analysis, free altcoin setups to help you make some profits. Jumping right into the market. Hit that like button for me. Trying to get a like spike going. 1,000 likes a video. That's the goal. Bitcoin is at 11,250. Man, it's been a wild ride. Wild ride. Last night we had a Discord meeting and got off Discord, and next thing you know, 5 minutes, you got this huge, long, red candle move to the downside. Bitcoin broke to the downside of this rising wedge. 68% chance this happened. And then basically bounced exactly on this lower trend line of this rising wedge that it broke out to the upside of. Now, I was essentially looking for possible downside if this bearish retest is confirmed. It looks like it's trying to break back into the pattern though, but again, a bearish retest would be where it breaks down, okay, and then it comes back up and then it gets rejected right here, or continuation to the downside. But if it breaks back above this level, hey, let's go. Bull run ready. Now, it's important to understand that, you know, you get these bounces, these dead cat bounces, and you know, it's really important to pay attention to Bitcoin. We've got an important weekly candle close coming, and I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second later on today. And then Bitcoin CME futures are going to open here shortly as well. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart, and if you look, pull the Fibonacci retracement, price action nailed 10,500 that we were looking for, nailed that retest, okay, and which the 0.5 fib level support as well. And so bounce strong, the bulls bought it up. So now my question is this a long wick theory right here? We talk about these long wick reversals, right? You get them all over the place. Long wicks, reversal, and you get them to the downside too now. Long wick reversal, right? So is this a long wick reversal? And this will this be fuel for the next move higher, for continuation to the upside? The bull market taking off for Bitcoin? We'll have to see. This is the weekly chart. And so I talked to you about this yesterday, how you have all these wicks to the upside, where intra-week Bitcoin before has run from, so this 11,500 resistance level is the confirmation line of this double bottom. So, you know, very, very bullish to see a break above and hold on the weekly above 11,500, but multiple times it's throughout the middle of the week has moved quite a bit above 11,500, even once to 14,000. And, you know, so imagine that $2,500 pump and then a retrace over the course of a week. Welcome to crypto. Now, so this important weekly candle close is coming. Yep, possible bearish divergence, but you would take a rejection, move to the downside here
on the weekly chart. I've got a couple amazing shout outs in my trading group. The game changes in this market when Bitcoin dumps and everything's falling apart and you're still making profits. That is the way to find financial freedom in this market. This person said, I made $2,000 so far from this crash. I wish I could have bought at rock bottom. This person said, thank you, CBC. 2 weeks ago when I joined the group, I had lost $2,500 before I joined. Today, 2 weeks later, I made nearly $3,000. The market is crashing and he's up $3,000. Huge. Next person, thanks, Chris. I sold half my BLZ for 100% gains. 100% gains. Huge altcoin profits. Next person, this is the fastest $2,000 I've made ever in 25 minutes. Thank you, CBC, for the knowledge. Someone else is chiming in. Hey, look, I just won $1,200 at the blackjack table. Gambling. Don't gamble. You definitely have to put some TA behind your trading. The Bitcoin CME futures are going to open here shortly. There's going to be a gap. So the price action right now, and it depends. There might be a premium. Probably so. 11,250. Okay, so the price is going to open in this area. Then there's going to be a CME gap above it, above the price action. But you also have this CME gap looming down here. Now, it wouldn't necessarily be super bearish to see a move to this CME gap and a bounce and move to the upside. I mean, yeah, nobody wants to incur these kind of losses, but as long as that level can hold, if it does fill, you know, again, bulls come in, buy it up, and boom, move to the upside. Whether it happens now or a month from now, we can only guess. Most important part of this video I want to talk to you about is the fact that this big pullback could be the fuel for the next move to the upside. You know that Bitcoin, you know, it takes the stairs on its way up and it takes the elevator down. And you can see this is from May of 2019 where you had similar type price action and you had this big sell-off. And then it went ahead and it climbed. It basically sold off to about $6,600 back in 2019, and then it climbed all the way up to $8,700. Now, potentially this time, you know, we had our pullback to 10,500, and we climb right back up to, you know, 12,200. Well, this big pullback, this dump that we had, fuel the next move to the upside for Bitcoin. I want to talk to you guys about a project that we've mentioned before in the past, and I feel like it's got a lot of upside this month. SXP. So there's a $100 million market cap. A lot of people are comparing it to Crypto.com's CRO. It's got 10x less of a market cap than CRO, but they have the same products. And so SXP is backed by Binance. It's CZ. It's his favorite coin. And they've really, the developers here, they've spaced out a bunch of this news throughout the month of August, and they're smart about it. There's a lot of marketing behind pumping these coins. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. Remember, they're the biggest holders. Like, they want to move the price. They want to sell it to us. Here's your pretty red bow and your shiny silver box. Here it is. We're going to spread out all these events throughout August so that we get nice continuation to the upside. This is called Swipe, SXP. Okay, so they have Swipe Fi white paper coming out. So Swipe Fi is going to initially support Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum, BUSD, TUSD, and SXP to basically borrow. So it's a DeFi, right? The protocol will be governed by the new Binance chain BEP token, BEP2 token, right? And then they're also going to have the Swipe governance token. It's going to be used on the protocol to vote on proposals and whatnot. They're going to airdrop. You get free SGV coins. If you have, for every 100 SXP that you hold, you get 1 SGV. So it's free coins. So a lot of retail is going to think, hey, I want these free coins. Anyway, this is going to pump the price. So the white paper for this idea is going to come out in about 8 days on the 10th of August. They've got a Ask Me Anything, which normally they put out some news, give some good hype. This is August the 13th. Then Airdrop Snapshot is happening on August the 17th. And then August the 22nd, mainnet staking. Fast forward to September the 30th, wallet financial products are going to be released and launched. They're going to look at interest-bearing accounts, credit and lending within the wallet during the third quarter. Then September the 30th, they're going to launch the testnet. Okay, so back to back to back, tons of news here. Okay, just to give you an idea. So this is Crypto.com's chart, and you can see it's 5x'd, right, over the course of the last 8 months. And so it's had a good run. Okay, and so people are comparing this to this news, and this hype is important. You want to put a good chart behind it. So here's the setup I have right now. Okay, so SXP falling wedge. All right, you want to buy the breakout of the falling wedge. Okay, so you want to get a confirmed breakout. Here's some short-term targets over here, white boxes, just so you guys see it. Redraw this chart. Keep an eye on SXP. It's got some upside. Earlier today, we had BLZ and Iris, the top two gainers on Binance. If you don't have an account on Binance, why not? Why not? Like if you're in the United States, you got to use PureVPN. There's a link in the description. Make a Binance International account right now. Quit messing around. These are the cheapest fees, the most liquidity. It's the best exchange by far. There's a link in the description that does support the channel. BLZ and Iris, and I've been talking to you guys about this. I think I gave you both setups, and I did. BLZ, Iris. So remember, Iris has got this Bitfrost, essentially going to work with Cosmos. They've got some news. So the Bitfrost testnet actually is happening tomorrow. And then they've got August the 10th news here, working with this BSN public chain integration with some other big names. Okay, so this is Iris. Now, Iris, again, it's up considerably. Like we started buying down here. We're up 30% in Iris. Now you got a rising wedge, 68% chance of a break to the downside. If it hits this yellow trend line, that's your aggressive buy. Then BLZ, we talked about this, the March to the mainnet, August the 8th. We're up 54% on BLZ. If you bought this breakout, possibly you bought this retest or added to here. But there's a bigger pattern behind BLZ. And again, you've got the mainnet, and it's still about 6 days away. So understand this. If you got this huge rounded bottom, and then it turns out this is a cup and handle, and the handle is actually this inverse head and shoulders. It's a very bullish setup, very bullish pattern. Now again, you get a pullback, and obviously it's already broken above this level where I was talking about buying the breakout of, but you want to find entry, possibly a pullback to support. If you don't know what I'm talking about, probably don't trade this. Now, what's going on with Zeus Capital versus a Link? Zeus versus a Link. So remember, this whole ordeal, Zeus Capital came out, and they just kind of had a report that kind of bashed Link. And Link Marines are saying, hey, the liquidation price for Zeus Capital is $9.63. We need to push the price up there, everybody. They have this whole countdown timer, which is now the Zeus liquidation PAMP, which is now 0, 0, 0, right? So should have already had a pump. Now, let's check it out, see if it did. But these guys are going back and forth, like trying to trade against each other, or maybe it's just hype that's kind of created this idea for a massive move to the upside. Massive, I mean, it's substantial. It's been a pretty good move. But again, I talked to you guys about the setup before, this Zeus Capital Link drama, and it's up. You got decent gains in this setup. And the question is, how long will it continue? You definitely want to avoid this double top right here. Okay, so essentially, if you just bought the breakout, you could have been up like 15, 17%. So that's a respectable amount for one of the larger coins. But I want to talk to you guys about some of these huge opportunities that you have when Bitcoin pulls back. You get this huge sell-off, and that like knot in your stomach you get when you're just like looking at your portfolio and you're just getting sick because you're just taking a ton of losses. Like that's a buy signal, right? This came down here. Bitcoin Cash came down here and retested, had a 30% drop. And now it's bounced back 24%. Like one of my strategy in 2018 is I just buy these double-digit red days, and I would clean up. You make 10, 15% real quick. Remember, this is a combination. This is like cascading price action. It was a combination of everybody getting stopped out at the same time. Stops getting skipped. Remember, stop losses are limit sell orders, right? And so there's a bunch of people selling automatically based on their stop losses, and the market completely retraced back down here. You're buying, you got to retest here, and then that's where the strongest group of buyers is. So again, this becomes an opportunity. You have to see it as such. You have to learn psychologically, hey, I need to buy the red candles when everybody else is freaking out. Buy when there's blood in the streets. You will be a lot more successful in this market versus FOMOing into the top. You do not want to buy green candles, like giant green candles. Never FOMO. It's never okay to FOMO. Do not ever FOMO. Bitcoin dominance did break to the downside. Now, is it trying to put in this kind of double bottom pattern right here? Possibly this support could hold and then move to the upside. This is really the on-off signal for the altcoins. The ideal situation for the altcoins would be Bitcoin settles down into a range and just does nothing for an extended period of time. And then alt BTC pairs possibly some people are still holding these alt BTC pairs, will correct because a lot of them are down at major support levels. So they do have some upside ahead, but they just need Bitcoin to just move sideways or slowly move to the downside, and alt BTC pairs will perform. The smaller coin I've been looking at, this is NWC, and it's a small cap. It's on Kucoin. It's on Kucoin Hit BTC. They just partnered with Visa. They have another big partner that's going to be announced next week. Now, when I posted this setup originally, it was, this triangle. Hey, buy the breakout here with the targets over here. Okay, but you see, since then, it's up about 25%. I was looking for a bounce this morning, and we did get that bounce. So there's still a ton of upside. I mean, you're basically looking for a breakout of this next resistance level. Okay, and then this reminds me, so Cody was a coin that I found on Kucoin before Binance, before it was even on Binance. And you get these nice rounded bottoms. This is what you want to see. When you're looking at midterm holds, you're thinking rounded bottoms, right? Rounded bottoms, because this is the parabolic move to the upside happens with this rounding effect. So make sure and understand this idea. XRP and Ripple, they have this top investment banking platform roadmap that's been announced. And so this is XRP Labs. And this new banking app is called Zum, and allows users to hold and spend Ripple's native token XRP with the goal of allowing people to be their own bank. So this is big, great news for XRP. XRP has had some upside, and it will. Like these midterm holds, these larger caps are going to take off. XRP's got some upside. XLM, don't forget XLM. XLM's got a nice midterm hold type chart. So just kind of keep an eye on these. Like your larger cap USDT pairs do well when Bitcoin is trending higher, which, it'll go through periods of consolidation. The coins don't really do a whole lot, and then boom, Bitcoin takes off, and these altcoins, alt USDT pairs take off exponentially compared to what Bitcoin does. Remember, Ethereum's done like 3x gains, 3.5x gains compared to Bitcoin. Like these altcoins. Welcome to Altcoins Anonymous. You're a member, I'm a member. Let's make money on these altcoins because it's exponentially. Like a lot of people are so focused on Bitcoin, I feel like they miss some of the easiest gains you can make in this market. If you guys like the videos that I make, like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.